You think working harder makes you smarter, but your brain was never built for constant motion. What if the key to peak performance was stillness? By the end of this video, you'll learn how doing less actually rewires your brain to do more. Here's how. You're not lazy, you're overloaded. In the next few minutes, we'll explore the hidden network in your brain that only wakes up when you stop. By the end, you'll have a science-backed system to reclaim your focus, creativity, and calm. You're crushing it. Inbox zero by 9 a.m. Back-to-back meetings, 3 side hustles. Your calendar looks like Tetris on expert mode, and yet you're exhausted, burned out. And when someone asks what you actually accomplished today, you freeze. Welcome to the hamster wheel, where motion feels like progress, but you're just running in circles, getting nowhere. Here's the thing nobody tells you. Your brain isn't designed for constant motion. It's designed for strategic stillness. And the most powerful people in history, they knew this. Marcus Aurelius, Bill Gates, even your own best ideas, they didn't come from grinding harder. They came from the shower, from a walk, from staring out the window, doing absolutely nothing. So what if I told you that doing less could make you more powerful than any productivity hack ever could? Let's talk about what's actually happening in your brain when you're being productive. Every time you switch tasks, email to Slack, to that report, to Instagram, your prefrontal cortex has to reboot. It's like closing one app and opening another, except your brain doesn't have infinite RAM. Each switch costs you 20 to 40% of your cognitive capacity. Meet the focus knight. He's your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for planning, decision-making, and all the adulting stuff. He's valiant, disciplined, ready to slay your to-do list. But there's a problem. Every notification, every quick check, every task switch, that's the distraction dragon breathing fire on your night. And the dragon has a secret weapon, dopamine. Your brain evolved for quick responses. Grab the berry, dodge the predator. Our hunter-gatherer ancestors needed that impulsivity to survive. But in the modern world, that same wiring turns you into a notification-chasing machine. You're not lazy. You're not broken. Your brain is just fighting a battle it wasn't designed to win. And here's the kicker. All that motion, it's drowning your brain's insight engine. Picture the ocean. On the surface, it's chaos. Waves crashing, storms raging, fish darting in every direction. That's your daily life. But go deeper, down where the light fades, down where the noise disappears. That's where the Kraken lives. The Kraken doesn't chase, it doesn't react, it waits. It plans, and when it moves, the entire ocean feels it. This is your brain on stillness. When you stop the constant task switching, something remarkable happens. Your brain activates what neuroscientists call the default mode network, the DMN. This is your insight factory. It's active when you're not doing anything, and it's responsible for long-term planning, creative problem solving, connecting seemingly unrelated ideas, strategic thinking. The DMN is why your best ideas come in the shower. It's why Einstein took long walks. It's why Bill Gates disappears for think weeks, where he does nothing but read and reflect. But here's what most people don't know. Stillness isn't the absence of productivity, it's the source of it. When you're constantly in motion, your brain operates in what Daniel Kahneman calls System 1. Fast, reactive, pattern-driven. It's survival mode. You're the hamster. But stillness activates System 2. Slow, deliberate, strategic. You're the Kraken. And here's the neuroscience that changes everything. Your brain can't do both at once. Every minute you spend in reactive mode is a minute your DMN is offline. Your insight engine is shut down. Your strategic thinking is suffocated. This is why you can work 12-hour days and feel like you accomplished nothing. You were busy, but your brain never had the space to figure out what actually matters. The distraction dragon wasn't just distracting you, he was starving your Kraken. So how do you know if you're addicted to motion? Here are the red flags. Stillness feels like failure. If sitting quietly for 10 minutes makes you anxious, your brain has been hijacked by the dragon. You've confused motion with meaning. You fill every silence. Waiting in line? Scroll. Commute? Podcast. Lunch? Email. Your DMN never gets a chance to turn on. You get ideas in the shower and forget them. That's your Kraken trying to surface, but without a system to capture those insights, they sink back into the abyss. You're exhausted but can't point to real progress. The task zombies are haunting you. These are the undead tasks from your massive to-do list, unfinished, draining your mental RAM, making you feel like garbage. You chase micro-dopamine hits, every notification, every quick win, every time you plan instead of do. That's the dopamine dealer giving you a hit of satisfaction without the hard work. Cal Newport calls this productivity porn. It feels good, but it doesn't get you anywhere. All right. You're convinced. Stillness is powerful. But how do you actually do it when the world demands constant motion? Enter the S.T.I.L.L system, your playbook for awakening the Kraken. S. Scan. Audit your noise tasks. What are you doing that feels productive but accomplishes nothing? Reactive emails? Endless Slack threads? Cut them. T. Tune in. Check your internal state. Are you tired? Avoiding something hard? Your body knows before your brain does. Listen to it. 1. Block 10 to 60 minutes for non-sleep, deep rest. NSDR. Lie down. Close your eyes. Let your brain wander. This isn't laziness, it's neurological restoration. Andrew Huberman's research shows NSDR mimics sleep's benefits for learning and creativity. L. Listen. Let insights surface. Don't force them. When an idea emerges, capture it immediately. Journal it. Voice memo it. Don't let it sink. L. Leverage. Act on your peak insights. These are your high leverage moves, the 20% of actions that create 80% of results. The Kraken doesn't waste energy on small fish. This isn't theory. History's most powerful minds were Krakens. Marcus Aurelius journaled every day, not to plan, but to think. His meditations are the product of stillness. Bill Gates takes think weeks twice a year. No meetings, no email, just reading and reflection. Microsoft's biggest breakthroughs came from those weeks. Cal Newport built his career on slow ancestors who survived doing less weren't just the fastest. His research the ones shows that deep work assess busy work strike every single time. Here's what we know. Your brain is a battlefield. The focus knight versus the distraction dragon. The hamster versus the Kraken. But stillness isn't weakness. It's your evolutionary edge. When you embrace stillness, you reset your dopamine baseline. Activate your DMN for strategic insight. Restore your prefrontal cortex. Turn chaos into clarity. You're not doing less, you're doing better. So here's your challenge. Block 1 still hour this week. No phone, no laptop. Just you and your thoughts. Journal what surfaces. Capture your Kraken ideas. Then come back and tell me, what was your biggest insight? Because the hamster wins the race, but the Kraken owns the ocean.